So Cardi B comes clean talking about how much she loved money. You know, Cardi B was recently doing some sort of TikTok ad, and her fans was calling her out, basically saying that it was given like she needed money. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it pretty much was. Anyway, Potent Pondering, come in, thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, hit all notifications so you have my videos in your possession each and every time I go live or I do uploads. So yeah, so Cardi's fans was calling her out and just asking her, you know, pretty much like, why are you doing these ads? And she like, oh, TikTok did this for me and this and that and that. Anyway, I want you to check it out. Let's hear this audio. Shout out to Coffee City. This is where I got it from.
I want money, I smell money, I breathe money, I think about money, and I don't ever want to run out of money. You want to know why I never want to run out of money? Because let me tell you something. I don't ever want to tell you this little story, right? But I grew up around a lot of drug dealers. I'm Dominican. That's all I'm going to say. I grew up around a lot of drug dealers. And I grew up with drug dealers that had a lot of money. You know what those drug dealers used to do? They used to spend all their money. And when people used to tell those drug dealers, hey, invest money on a business, invest money on a this, invest money on a that, they never did it. So, guess what? When they got arrested and got deported, they left with nothing. No house, no car, no business, no nothing. They spend the money in the club. They spend the money on the hoes. They spend the money on the clothes. They spend the money on the cars. So I have a hustler mentality, right? I'm going to make money around every revenue. You guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but every kind of like every four months, every so, I get a big fat check of all the songs that I drop. Ain't that right, Daryl? We get a nice check. Everybody that was involved in the album, we all get a nice check. So I still get paid money for my business, for my music alone. And you know what? I'm always getting offerings to do shows. However, I don't want to do shows because y'all right. I do only got all music, but music is my biggest revenue. I get paid 1.5 million to do shows in America. And it's depending on the venue, because if the venue is big, I gotta get 2 million. If I'm going out of the state, I'm getting 2.5. So it's always, my music is always the biggest, is my biggest cash flow. My biggest cash flow. However, if people is giving me money to promote something, I'm gonna take the money. You wanna know why? Because there's bills there's bills and there's something to be paid every single day. Even if I don't step out the house, there's bills to pay every single day. I have cleaning services in my crib 5 days a week. I have 24-hour security in my house. 24-hour security. 24-hour security. I don't drive, so I need 24 hours car service. I have 3 kids, so I have to pay my nanny. My cousin help me with the kids. I pay her $3,500 for culture. I pay my nanny for my baby $700 a day for my baby. I have a house manager that she comes every day in the daytime. She has to get paid. Also, every single time I go out, every time I step out, do y'all want to know that every single time I step out, just hair and makeup is about $4,000, $5,000, depending on the length of the fucking hair. Just hair and makeup. That's not even an outfit. So let's just add an outfit. My outfits don't even be less than $8,000, just so I can step out the house. Let's make that clear. Then on top of that, right? I have friends. I have family that I have to help. I have family that I have to help. Just today alone. The other day I had to put a retainer for my friend because he's locked up. I had to pay a $15,000 retainer. Then today I had to pay him $15,000 for bail. And then I'm looking for another lawyer for another friend that is locked up that I gotta pay their lawyer's fee. But you know what? Those are my friends. I love them down. Some people I grew up with. Some people that y'all don't know they are my friends. I have to help out all the time. Sometimes people need help with the bills. My trees, I'm putting up my motherfucking trees in my house. My trees alone, my Christmas decoration alone is $50,000. In October alone, I spent about $2 million just on my gifts for myself. Because you know what? I'm divorced, I'm single, and shopping makes me feel good. Each of my bags cost me about $65,000. I spent $300,000 on Pristine, and I spent $295,000 on motherfucking Leonte. Okay? And let's not add the bags. Let's not add the purses. I'm an expensive bitch, so I'm gonna get the breach any way possible. So don't fucking sit here and tell me, oh, you're doing this, but you're not doing that, bitch. It took me 1 minute to do a video that TikTok told me to do, and they paid me for. And not only that, but why would if TikTok asked me to do something, I'm going to do it. You wanna know why? Because they are a big part of the music industry, and they pay me really well to do that TikTok concert. And they're really nice people. They're really nice people to work with. And if you treat me nice, I'm gonna treat you nice. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. That's how I know that if some of y'all be little ass kids and don't even know how to do business with people. Why would I fuck a relationship with fucking TikTok? Why are you telling me, why am I doing something for TikTok? Blah, blah, blah. You sound pathetic. Grow up. Be a business person. Hello? Are you dumb? My kids alone are expensive. My kids alone are expensive. That's why I told her, like, listen, you gotta give me at least $30,000 a month for these mothers.
Cardi B is she's just so annoying. You sitting up here telling us how everything is so relentless, telling us how much your rent is, telling us about your expenses. Like, Cardi, shut it up. First and foremost, why do you got friends who need retainers for lawyers and all that? You're the millionaire star, right? Why aren't you creating opportunities? Open up some laundromats so they could sweep and mop the floors up in there. Open up a grocery store so they can manage it and manage your staff. It's like, do you know what, like, if you are at that point where you have that type of money, like, create ways that revenue comes in that can pour into your friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? You spent how much money on Star Brim case because she provides you what? Protection. Like, I don't understand this girl. She getting up here telling us how she spent $50,000 on Christmas decorations. That's you. If you want to spend your money like that, that's you. Now, listen, I know that you're in a different stratosphere than me, but I paid all of my bills. Like, listen, all of my bills paid for the month of, my rent is even paid for December. I'm looking through my account, my savings, like what I have to play with today. I'm like, oh, you got some room to play. Just to give you like an estimate, I'm like, oh, you got about 5,000 to 6,000 like that I could play. It's Black Friday. I'm like, what do I need? I still live, like, I still get the things that I want, but I'm still limited. Like, spend all that money if you want to and do all of that crazy stuff, and then you want to hop online and like and talk about all of this just because people asking you why you doing TikTok videos promoting some sort of TikTok sale. You ain't selling nothing in that TikTok store, huh? You ain't selling nothing in that TikTok store. I know it's odd that after Nicki came and had the most successful TikTok live and sold product, you know, she had the most successful product, and now you want to be doing TikTok videos and getting crumbs, talking about they paid you very well for that TikTok concert you did. Yeah, that concert that you did with that throwing that damn hair side to side and doing all of that. I don't know who told you to do that, but listen, that move is for showgirls like Beyonce, Lady Gaga, Nicki even, but it's just like, you don't even, she kept throwing her hair like that. I'm like, what is wrong with this girl? Like, I hate when I could look at somebody, I could tell that somebody told them to do that, you know? I just despise it. But yeah, Cardi up here talking about running down all of her list of expenses. You know, Cardi, listen, you're in a position that you're in. I think that a lot of people waste money. You talking about you got a house manager. That's some shit that they done told you because you a celebrity. Why do you need a house manager? I know you got them Dominicans, and I know how y'all click up in y'all unity and all of that. Why do you have a house manager? What are they managing in your house? Why you got a cleaner? You got family. Put they ass to, listen, put they ass on maid duty. How dirty is your house really getting? Get a cousin. You have a cousin that helps you up with the kids. Get your mama. Get somebody. I'm pretty sure thousands is coming in, like you said. And I don't deny, I think that Cardi does get money. But the thing about it is, it's just like, why create all these expenses? And the thing about it also, too, is you don't know if any of this is true. You don't know that. She's talking about she getting these astronomical numbers, these big checks from the labels, talking about every 4 months. We don't know what you get. You don't know. Just like I told you that I'm playing around with my bank account, and I'm said that I have like 5,000 to 6,000 to splurge, even though I do. Like, you don't know if that's real though, so it sounds a certain type of way, and we don't know what the deliverables are. We just really don't know. You understand what I'm saying? But why get online? It's like, Cardi, this situation was so small. This is my saying that I've made up since I was younger. Don't turn a stage play. You know, a stage play, you go to a little theater, little stage play or whatever, right? And then, you know, a motion picture, you go to the movies, budgets, scenes, you know what I'm saying, popcorn, all of that, right? Cardi be taking stage plays and turn them into motion pictures. Who cares? You got a bag from TikTok. Why are you getting up here talking about it? Like, nobody really cares. Get your money and move on so you can pay for more surgeries, lie about the courts and lie about perjury. You know what I'm saying? Just do what you got to do. I just don't get it. Like with the girl, I don't get him in, gone mentally when it comes to the gal. But listen, it's a blessing to be able to make money and to be able, she said her kids are expensive. You know, Christmas time coming, you know, she gonna spend money on that and all of that too. Do what you got to do, but listen, this is the life that you chose. You know, she said that she makes most of her money on music, talking about, you know, she made 1.5 million for a show and this and that, and now she hears the messages from like the bloggers and the people who talk like us. You're doing old songs when you perform. Nobody want to hear like party with body, party a body a body. Shut that up. Nobody want to hear Barty and Cardi, Bodak Yellow, all of that. And Cardi, you've been dropping new songs all this year and none of them went up. So we're not gonna let you sweep that under the rug. Huh? I know you behind the scenes with Offset and now he ain't with you and you can't get no hug. I know that Star Brim is locked up in the systems and you missing a thug. Huh? Who the plug? Who the plug T Styles rolled her eyes at you crazy in the club the other night? She got you looking so crazy right now. Love got you looking so crazy right now. Your love. She had you looking crazy. You falling backwards, drinking all that liquor, hoping that she would catch you and pill you up quicker. That girl rolled her eyes crazy at you. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? So listen, this is my whole thing. Celebrities, you know that, you know, especially people in a certain realm of light. I know, well, I just want to say this. You know that they get money, but I just want to say this. I know that if that album don't do numbers, if they don't put you in position, I know that you've been trying to have several meetings with the labels to tell them that how you need your project to perform. You needed to do this, you needed to do that, you needed to do this, and maybe it's some new people around, and your fear is if they don't get it like the old team, you know, the execution make me look better than Nicki Minaj team, you know, those people. And these people, it seemed like, you know, they're doing things differently. They're looking at the metrics over the past 2 years and they're like, the bitch ain't bringing no money, so should we shell out XYZ? All you trying to do is create all of these different album covers so people could try to buy your album and, you know, do whatever. You're talking about you shot music videos. I told you that the girl's coming with a vision album, a visual album. She's gonna have to do it to get the streams up, to even to compete, to even get towards, to even try to touch 200,000K the first week. She's gonna have to. She needs something, and she knows it, right? Now, one thing Cardi did say in her space, she was trying to figure out why was certain people in her space. She was like, these glitter bottoms and this and that. Cardi, most of your fans are gay men. They're up in your spaces. It's like, why are you talking crazy? And you called them roaches. She said people are like roaches starting all of these problems, right? You just can't get away from that roach word when I know that you grew up in the Bronx in the tenement, and I know that they was in them shits. I know you had roaches, rats. You was in the buildings when this had the gats. I know, trust me, I know. The Bronx corroded with roaches and rats. You know what I'm saying? Raccoons everywhere, like, damn. Raccoons just everywhere, like it's just an available species. Real talk. I just hate when people talk overtly cocky and we know like the gutters and the slums that they come from. Listen, I'm from the hood too. But one thing I don't ever do is act better than. You know what I'm saying? I don't act better than, but I know that I'm better than a lot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so Cardi up here running down her damn expense report. Like, listen, mama, we don't care about that. You said that you make all of this money. My kids, I need $30,000 a month. You think Offset's going to pay $30K a month? Now listen, I don't know Offset financials, but he ain't making no money off music like that. And the old songs, I don't even think they stream it like that. Let me go to Spotify right now, and who knows what his deal is with QC, because you know that he was mad at QC before. He was mad at QC. You know, Cardi was Offset's meal ticket, and I guarantee you the reason Cardi B broke up with Offset is because she got tired of paying all the bills. She's like, you know, I'm the one that's doing all of this. Offset has 19 million monthly listeners on Spotify. His biggest song, Ric Flair, Proud of Me, featuring Offset, it ain't even his own songs. Like, huh? Like, what I want? And how that you left the hood for so long? Huh? I know that bag getting smaller. You know it. You know what these people deals be like. 360s, crazy, money shortened up, tours ain't selling out, scared to come to the Houston spot because Jay, what's his name? The dude that Jay Prince. Yeah, I heard he's canceled that Houston show too. So, you know, Cardi had to get away from that. And you know what? I don't blame her. She got tired of paying for the spaghetti all the time. She got tired of paying for the juices and drinks. And this nigga wanted to take he wanted to take his phallus and put it up in somebody else, and got the nerve. And you know, she just running around because she just want an N-word. She just want a black man to claim her. She just want to be like, I got kids by a black man. Yeah, and you got what you got, and he's still baby mama Jew. You know what I'm saying? So while you running down these expense reports telling your baby daddy that you expecting 30,000, please. Listen, we'll have to wait to see if they put any of that information out, to see if they go to court and, you know, what the child support payment going to be. Because I don't think Offset going to be able to pay you $30,000 a month. And listen, I don't think that he will. I just don't. I don't see it musically. I don't see him doing it. I just don't. I don't, you know. But while Cardi out here running down expense reports telling us how she spent $50,000, she's spending $50,000 for Christmas decorations. Listen, hopefully you can put it in a way where you can write it off on your taxes, because I just don't understand. See, you know what? I'm going to end the video off like this. When people come from a poverty mindset, now listen, I didn't grow up really rich, but I didn't grow up really poor either, right? But when you come from a poverty mindset, you feel like you got to go extra just to make up for what you didn't have in your childhood. 50,000 on decorations, Cardi? Really? 50,000 on decorations? That don't make no sense. That means that you're trying to fill a void that you didn't have. If I had 50,000, I would rather take it, have an experience, or do something like that. And you know, everybody's wants we all want to do different things. I understand that, right? But it's just like, that's excessive. It's too much. And it's like, that's why you got to get out here and do these TikTok videos and, get $125 like the regular influencer. I know, I'm just playing. I don't know if she didn't get 125. I'm just being facetious. But yeah, anyway, I wanted to come and give y'all a video. It's what, 104? So this might go up. This probably will be up in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Potent, pondering, never pandering. Get in the comments, let me know what you think about Cardi B running down her expense report. Like, why we care about your expense report? You telling us how much you pay? How much you pay for pasta? What type of pasta you eating, huh? Like, who cares? That's what I'm trying to say. Listen, subscribe to this channel, thumbs up the video. I'm up out of here. Peace.